But the strange thing was that Goku transformed into Mastered Ultra Instinct immediately and took off into space because Frieza was already descending, attacking everyone they collided in the sky, and it was a very powerful collision. Immediately after that, Frieza transformed into his new instinct form and exploded his power on everyone. This part will start exactly where it ended last time. Frieza's appearance on Earth and his collision with Goku. Goku entered Ultra Instinct, and Frieza also enters his new and final transformation, his Diamond form, in which he uses Ultra Instinct. But a month ago, during his fight with Broly, he was using the unmastered Ultra Instinct that Goku currently has. It was like the version Goku used for the first time against Jiren, with black hair, unmastered Ultra Instinct. It didn't end with just mastered Ultra Instinct and the collision between the two. After that, Frieza will attack Goku, and a collision will occur that will make the entire Earth shake from the power of Frieza and Goku, which has surpassed the gods. Right after that, Frieza attacks again, but this time with his tail. However, Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct made him dodge all the attacks perfectly. Frieza continues attacking, and Goku continues dodging. Frieza still hasn't mastered Ultra Instinct 100% offensively, which makes him not a very strong person against Goku. Goku seizes the opportunity and lands a direct attack on Frieza's heart. Because Frieza attacked recklessly with an unmastered attack, since his instinct is not mastered offensively, as we said before. Frieza is blown away by the strength and intensity of the attack and hits a mountain. Everyone watches from afar because the fight is happening in the sky. Currently, there's no trace or movement from Frieza, but Goku felt something. Then Frieza blasts out from that mountain with supernatural speed, attacking Goku. Frieza returns to the fight and the battlefield once again and immediately starts attacking Goku with a series of attacks. Indeed, Goku can dodge all of Frieza's attacks. Frieza, smiling, how amazing. This feeling of the attacks approaching and my body moving before I even think. But it's not perfect yet. That Scion is letting me attack, studying my moves like I'm a lab animal in a cage. This contempt. I will make you pay for it, Goku-san. But at a certain moment, Goku again seizes the opportunity and attacks Frieza after Frieza's unmastered attack. But this time, Frieza dodges Goku's attack using his own instinct. It seems Frieza's instinct has started to adapt. Whis smiles a strange smile that makes everyone present attracted and attentive. Beerus says, "Whis, what's wrong?" Whis says that Frieza's instinct is evolving and that Frieza is also evolving and adapting to Goku's instinct. This will make Frieza's instinct evolve and become more mastered over time. Beerus stops smiling, and his tone becomes serious. Whis, this is not just fast evolution. This is a violation of nature. Even the Scions, despite all their potential, needed a lot of training to reach their stages. This guy swallows the technique like it's his meal. It's a distortion in the power system itself. Whis shakes his head slowly. It is greed personified, Beerus-sama. His greed for power, for revenge, for asserting his superiority has turned him into a pure energy vacuum. No morals, no philosophy, just naked desire. This is what makes him the most dangerous thing I have seen in a long time. If the fight continues like this, Frieza will master instinct soon. And if he masters it, he will likely become stronger than Goku and Vegeta, meaning the universe will be in danger. Beerus smiles and says after hearing this from Whis, "It seems Frieza is very dangerous and his race is extremely dangerous. He is currently the best at evolving in fights. I thought the Scion race was the most evolved after seeing Goku and Vegeta, but it seems I was wrong. Frieza's race is very unique." Whis smiles and says, "Yes, especially Frieza, because he is the best among his race. He is considered a mutation among them." Away from Whis and Beerus, Vegeta, after hearing this, got a little tense and started to get angry, to the point that his destruction aura began to appear on him. The scene returns to the ongoing fight between Goku and Frieza. Goku dodges all of Frieza's attacks perfectly, but Frieza cannot dodge Goku's attacks 100%. He dodges some attacks, but receives others directly. But what Goku noticed, same as Whis, is that Frieza is evolving. This makes Goku more excited because we all know that Goku wants a stronger enemy, even if it causes danger to him, his planet, and his universe. The fight continues between Goku and Frieza, an attack from the first towards the second, and an attack from the second towards the first. An endless series of attacks. The fight is extremely exciting, with supernatural speed and power. But at a certain moment, with Frieza's evolution, this time he will be able to attack Goku at the right time with his instinct. Goku looks at the punch coming towards him, and surely Goku, even with his instinct, will not be able to dodge this attack. Finally, Frieza will land his first successful hit on Goku. But at the same time, an attack from below with Destruction Ki is directed towards the two. This attack will separate them and save Goku from Frieza's successful hit. The reason for this Destruction Ki shot that made the two move away from each other was the Prince of Science, Vegeta, who fired that destruction shot. Finally, the Prince of Science, Vegeta, intervenes in the fight and yells at Goku. He is evolving. You are too reckless. You will make him stronger for no reason. Goku says, smiling, and that is what I want. Vegeta says, now it's my turn. I am the one who will fight him. And Destruction Ki explodes from Vegeta's body.
The reason for this destruction energy shot that made the two move away from each other was the Prince of Saiyan's, Vegeta, who fired that destruction shot. Finally, the Prince of Saiyan's, Vegeta, intervenes in the fight and yells at Goku. He is evolving. You are too reckless. You will make him stronger for no reason. Goku says, smiling, and that is what I want. Vegeta says, now it's my turn. I am the one who will fight him. And destruction energy explodes from Vegeta's body. This part starts immediately after Vegeta's intervention between Frieza and Goku. Frieza is improving and evolving in his instinct because he is fighting a master of instinct, who is Goku. This made Vegeta feel tense, anxious, and sense danger at the same time. Therefore, he intervened in the fight and said that he is the one who will take care of Frieza. Despite Frieza possessing this powerful instinct transformation, will the Prince of Saiyans be able to defeat Frieza? Frieza smiles his cunning smile and says to Vegeta, do you think you are capable of defeating me with this power of yours and without instinct? It seems the Namek scenario will be repeated once again, and I will make this place a grave for you too. Vegeta did not wait long and entered Super Saiyan Blue, evolved, and attacked Frieza. Frieza dodged the attack. Vegeta continues his series of attacks, and Frieza dodges attack after attack. At a certain moment, Frieza tries to attack Vegeta, but Vegeta was able to dodge because Frieza still hasn't mastered instinct offensively. He took advantage of the situation and raised his power using destruction energy with Super Saiyan Blue evolved, and he attacked with supernatural speed on Frieza until even Frieza could not dodge. Frieza is thrown far away into the air, and at the moment Frieza opens his eyes, he finds Vegeta in front of him, and Vegeta uses Hakai on Frieza. Frieza received the Hakai directly, and thus began to suffer with it. It was difficult for him to dodge the Hakai because the matter was very fast. So much so that Goku was surprised by this power and speed, and he said that the destruction energy with Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue evolved is much stronger than Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken X20. The matter was very serious. Vegeta's power multiplied greatly just by using destruction energy. Currently, Frieza is suffering before Vegeta's Hakai, as happened previously before the Tournament of Power when he received a Hakai from a god of destruction. Frieza laughs until he cries and says that he previously received the god of destruction's Hakai and was able to overcome it despite being very weak compared to now. Immediately after that, Frieza begins shrinking Vegeta's destruction energy until he made it very small and threw it upwards, and the energy exploded. He says, "Is this all you have? This winning card?" Then Frieza attacks Vegeta with supernatural speed. Vegeta dodged the first and second attacks, then tried to attack Frieza, but Frieza, using instinct, dodges Vegeta's attack and hits him directly, then sends him away. The matter didn't end here, because Frieza chased Vegeta in the air and hit him with his tail downwards until he fell to the ground. Then after that, he pursues with mythical speed and punches him, followed by a series of successive attacks, one punch after another, until he buried him in the ground, and he is still continuing. This pain, this humiliation, it's familiar, but this time is different. I am not angry at my defeat, I am angry at my failure. My failure to protect what I vowed to protect. Destruction energy. I misunderstood it. I wanted it as a power to attack. But Beerus was right. It is a power of control. And now, where I have lost control, what remains? Until Vegeta's destruction energy faded. Then Frieza went up and stood in front of the place where Vegeta fell. Vegeta begins to get up with difficulty and stand before Frieza. Goku tries to intervene, but Vegeta raises his arm, stopping Goku because the fight is not over yet. Goku, stunned not by the power but by the look. Vegeta, your eyes, they are not angry eyes, but clear, cold eyes carrying a final decision. A look similar to Beerus's but with the hardened humanity. Goku to himself. This is not the transformation, I know this is something else. Something that does not depend on anger, but on letting go. Frieza smiles and says, as usual, you have pride, Prince of Saiyans, but you will not be able to defeat me with this power of yours. You are not enough. I will eliminate you, and after that, I will eliminate Goku, and I will eliminate your family and destroy planet Earth completely. Beerus nervously. Whis, do you want me to intervene? This has become disgusting. Whis. Wait, Beerus-sama, look at Vegeta's energy, it's not fading. It's condensing, like an explosion being pressed inward. It's not an end, it's a melting for the sake of reshaping. Vegeta became under pressure second after second, especially after hearing Frieza's last words. His destruction aura or destruction energy began to worsen and become more terrifying. Even Frieza felt it. That's why Frieza is currently trying to eliminate Vegeta by forming an energy blast to finish him. After seconds, Frieza was able to form the energy blast he needed and sent it towards Vegeta to eliminate him. Then a huge explosion occurs, and dust fills the place. Frieza jumps from the middle of the dust and waits for what will happen. Did he actually manage to eliminate Vegeta? But no. Because an explosion occurs and a beam of light comes out from the middle of the dust. After that, Vegeta comes out. But Vegeta is in a very strange form. A form similar to the form Toppo transformed into previously in the Tournament of Power, the form of a god of destruction. Vegeta's skin color changed to brown, and also his hair became silver. The destruction form or Super Saiyan Hakai has finally appeared. The destruction form or Super Saiyan Hakai has finally appeared. A beam of light pierces through the dust, and then Vegeta emerges. But Vegeta is in a very strange form, resembling the god of destruction form Toppo transformed into during the Tournament of Power. Vegeta's skin color has changed to bronze, and his hair has turned silver. The destruction former Super Saiyan Hakai has finally appeared. This is Vegeta's strongest transformation. capable of dueling Ultra Instinct. The part starts immediately after the rage of the Prince of Saiyans, Vegeta, before Frieza and his transformation into Super Saiyan Destruction, or Super Saiyan Hakai. This transformation will show the fruits of Vegeta's training with Beerus on destruction energy. The transformation was terrifying, and its energy was very strong, putting everyone present under pressure, even Frieza, despite having a very strong instinct transformation. After Frieza saw this destruction form, or this Super Saiyan Destruction transformation, he immediately remembered Toppo's transformation in the Tournament of Power into the God of Destruction form. He says that he experienced this power strength before, and it was terrifying. But I will not lose to it again, because the power balance is different now, and I am the strongest here. Vegeta laughs mockingly at Frieza, stating he remembers Toppo's destruction form well, and knows its power perfectly, since he was the one who defeated him in the Tournament of Power using Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. Vegeta continues, Frieza, if you think this transformation is like Toppo's, you're wrong. This is Super Saiyan Destruction, Super Saiyan combined with the Destruction state. The powers are different, and I am the strongest now. A stunned Goku says, since when did Vegeta reach such massive power? He's surprised me. It's terrifying power and amazing, destructive energy. This is the path Vegeta spoke of to surpass me without using instinct. Beerus smiles and says, yes. This is destruction energy. And this is the Saiyan's destruction transformation. Immediately after transforming, Vegeta wastes no time and attacks Frieza. The speed and power of the transformation allowed him to land a successful attack on Frieza from the first attempt. The power and speed of Super Saiyan Destruction, or Super Saiyan Hakai, surpassed Frieza's instinct speed. Frieza fires the Diamond Annihilation Wave. Instead of dodging, Vegeta raises his palm, forming a black disc that swallows the energy. Suddenly, the disc appears behind Frieza, releasing the same wave in dark purple, striking him violently. Whis! He's recycling energy for better destruction. Yes, Vegeta attacked Frieza and sent him far away, falling to the ground. Goku is surprised after Vegeta's attack on Frieza and starts asking, how is this? How was Vegeta's speed greater than Frieza's instinct speed? And how could Frieza's instinct not dodge this attack? The matter was very strange. Here, Frieza rises again, and Vegeta continues his attack, and Frieza could not dodge a single attack with his instinct. Here, Whis begins to explain the matter, saying, Goku, if you remember, after the end of your and Vegeta's training, and we headed to Earth, we asked you to fight each other. We asked you to fight Vegeta using instinct. Although you were stronger than him, you were providing something good for Vegeta. Because of your fight, Vegeta got used to instinct's movements. Therefore, Vegeta is currently surpassing Frieza's instinct. Goku says, yes, you are right. Vegeta gets used to the opponent's movements quickly, and I don't know how you were able to notice this. Beerus says, I noticed this previously in the Tournament of Power, when Vegeta got used to Jiraiya's movements and was able to keep up with him using only Super Saiyan Blue. Here understood that Vegeta has a special trait, which is getting used to the opponent's movements. Here understood that it is possible for him to get used to Instinct's movements if its user has not mastered it well. Vegeta strikes the ground with his hands, and thousands of purple threads rise, caging Frieza in the sky. A rain of destruction energy begins to fall on him, forcing him into frantic dodging. Then, 3 energy clones separate from Vegeta's body, attacking Frieza from every side, before the real Vegeta appears and lands a punch that merges the 3 clones with multiplied power. Here, Goku gets excited to master instinct more, because Vegeta might be able to overcome Goku's instinct if he doesn't develop it soon. After the competition returned to Kakarot, who no longer felt he had the lead over Vegeta, he became more and more excited and said that Frieza would make Vegeta surpass him, and thus, my goal will be Vegeta. I must master instinct more and more, and Whis ends, and attend her the conversation between Goku, Beerus, and Whis ends, and attention turns to the fierce fight. The fight between Vegeta and Frieza. Frieza stops defending and starts attacking, but without any use. Vegeta uses the defensive technique he previously trained on with Beerus. Vegeta absorbs all his external destruction energy and makes it multiply his speed. Thus, defensively, he can dodge all of Frieza's attacks. At the same time, he finds the appropriate opportunity and launches a strong attack on Frieza. But Frieza in turn is evolving. Vegeta noticed the matter and did not delay much, using a new technique, Big Bang Hakai. Then he launches a very strong Hakai attack merged with the Big Bang technique on Frieza. Goku and the others were no longer able to feel Frieza, nor the strength of Frieza's energy.